Hello guys, good morning guys, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever, and welcome to this fine episode of Xah Talk Show. Today we are going to do emacs Lisp coding for the first 20 or 30 minutes. Then we are going to do a fantastic show of my keyboards and random, okay, my keyboards, my new gaming machine, okay. Can you see it? I'm going to show you, okay. So post your questions in the chat box and put money in my pocket, okay. So there it is, my new machine, and this is a gaming machine, and there is my monitor. You cannot see it, I have to turn the camera. Okay, so let me show you the full-sized video. Okay, so there is my new machine. I haven't opened yet, and that is the monitor, my new fantastic monitor. Now I have money I can buy, and you go buy on my website, okay. And that is my old Kinesis keyboard, brown switch, and this is my new Kinesis keyboard, red switch. It saves my RSI, my repetitive strain injury, for my left hand. But first of all, let's do emacs Lisp, okay. Let's do some technical stuff. While people is here, we already have 8 people. Fantastic. Let's begin. Double glasses, yeah. So this, I'm a blind, okay. I'm a blind bat. This is my nearsighted correction for my nearsightedness. But now this is too strong, I cannot see. So this is my reading glass. So now I can see. Oh my god, now I can see. I'm going blind. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to do I'm going to show you emacs Lisp, the fantastic editor, the supreme editor, supremum. Okay, I believe it was yesterday or the last video or the video before. We are doing live coding of a command, and that command is this one. Okay, let me show you. So you see I have this list, and on the website you can see the list. You see here's the list, for example. So for example, the first item is delete-tag-pair. So there it is, and let's double check. Okay, double check, correct. Yes, you can see it. So last time we were coding this, but it was incomplete, but now it's done. So if you just search for this command, you need to download. Actually, you need to go to xah-html-mod. Okay, let me show you. So here's the source code for xah-html-mod. The command is in this file, and you can get this file by just search for xah-html-mod. It's on GitHub. Okay, so that's a URL. So, but let me show you this command. Okay, xah-html-delete-current-tag. For example, I put a cursor on this code, and I press a key, and whoop, that tag is gone. Now switch back to the browser, refresh. You can see you no longer have the red code tag. So if I moved it to, for example, here, let's say I move it to the li over here. Okay, I move the cursor here, magnify. Okay, so I put the cursor here and call that again. You see, it just removes the current tag pair under cursor. Now, if the tag happens to be, let's undo. Okay, if the tag happens to be self-closing tag, like there's no closing tag, then it'll just remove that. Let's try. Okay, do it. You see. So that is the command, but sometimes, so that is the xah-html-delete-tag-pair. Now, but sometimes if you want to, let's shrink, okay, you want to remove all these tags. So it's tedious to remove that one, remove that one, remove that one, remove that. Whoops, where did it go? It's tedious. So we can do there, wham, remove all tags. You see, so that command is this one, xah-html-remove-tags. Okay, now undo. Now the next one, This is remove HTML to-text. Why? Because let me show you. Okay, so I just call it, do it. You see, normally when you remove a tag, the URL is also gone completely. For example, this my Xah keyboard blog. Okay, you can go to it, enter, and you can go to my keyboard blog, right? So back to Emacs. But if you remove the entire tag, there's all the URL is gone. So that's not what you want. So instead you want HTML-to-text. So that is this command. Okay, so do it. You can see here's a title, Xah keyboard blog, and then here's a URL. So this is useful when you want to convert HTML to text. Then you can post, for example, this on Twitter. That's what I do. So that's why there are so many variations of these. You can see variations of these removing tag commands. Then there's another one that removes all the list tags. It'll remove the UL, the LI, but not the others. Okay, so let's try it. Remove list tags. Okay, do it. You see, the link remain, the code tag remain. It's just that the list is gone. So you can now put a paragraph. You can see put a paragraph. Then if you show in browser, you see it becomes one paragraph instead of the list. So that's remove list tags. Now undo. Then there's another one that removes just the paragraph tag. For example, I'm at here. I just want to remove paragraph tag. So you see. So that is why, now showing browser, that is why you have all these variations of HTML remove tags. Now, let's do one more Emacs list thing, and let's go on to my keyboards and stuff. Keyboards and machine. I think you guys are interested in seeing that. Now, is that part of XahFly keys? No, because all these commands are related to HTML. So it's Xah-html mod. Okay, you can download. You'll find all these commands. Informaticist says, can I use XahFly keys together with exwm? Yes, you can. I believe there are people doing that, but I never tried that. I don't think I like exwm. Exwm is the idea that you move the entire X11 windowing system into Emacs. So so the Emacs phonetics, they want so Emacs become the real they say operating system. But I don't like that. I don't think it's a good idea, because I think that's a giant hack. You got all sort of hack going on, and I don't think it's good. Okay, use Emacs just for text editing. That's what I do. I've been using Emacs for 20 years. So in the first 5 years or more, I read emails in Emacs. I tried all of them, packages, email in Emacs, FTP in Emacs, SQL in Emacs, play music. I never tried that, but you can play MP3, music, audio, like a controller. Emacs becomes the interface to your MP3 player. You can do that. You can read. You can do lots of things. But since 2006, or since about 2006, I stopped doing all those things. Emacs is just for text editing, or programming text. Keep things simple. Okay, that's what I do. For example, there are lots of problems. For example, if you read emails in Emacs, then you have to set up. That's tremendous pain. Okay, you're gonna spend few hours for sure to set it up, to connect to Gmail or whatever. Then every year, they change protocols. You have to reconfigure all over again. But that's not all, because in email, every few years there are new features. Like you can contact list, you can have images, you can have videos or something, in the email. And Emacs cannot do that. It's just plain text, which is fine and fantastic if all your friends and the people you talk to are programmers, right? Nerds. But you're gonna talk to your mom, you're gonna talk to your boss, you're gonna talk to your PR department, human resource department. They don't know what the fuck is your needs. They're gonna send you spammy HTML, formatted emails with Microsoft Word documents and all that. So you cannot use Emacs, to do those. It's quite inconvenient. Okay, I'm gonna talk about one more thing about Emacs. Then we're gonna move on to the keyboard and computer unboxing. Okay, unboxing of my computers. So I've been talking for how long? Let's see. Let's keep track of the time. Only 10 minutes. Okay, great. So let's do Emacs. So next thing I want to do, show in browser. The next thing I want to do is this one. Emacs workflow. Create a web page for Xah-bracket-caps. Okay, so let me show you what that is. Okay, so first of all, go to my Emacs blog, magnify so you can see it better, show in browser. This is Xah Emacs blog, lots of things. I write Emacs blogs every day, so I have Emacs tutorial, as you know, and tutorials on init and everything you need to know about key bindings in Emacs. Let's turn JavaScript on. So this is my Emacs website, ergoemacs.org, and you go by it. Okay, so here's Emacs Lisp tutorial, and there's an introduction to Emacs Lisp, and you go ahead by pay. Okay, so I write blogs. So I'm going to right now do a workflow, kind of workflow. How do I write my blogs? Okay, using xah-html mod. And so what am I doing? So there is this command. It's called xah-bracket-caps. So let me show you. So okay, so let's say I'm writing Emacs Lisp tutorial, and here I explain Emacs Lisp, and there's a new command I want to write about. Let's say a simple command. Okay, write char. Okay, I know. Let's say this command. Okay, hold on a second. Forward word. Okay, there. Forward word, which moves the cursor to the right by one word. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to write a Emacs blog. So let's create a new section. Press a few keys. Wait, undo. Show the pink window. The pink window shows all the commands I'm calling. So press a key that inserts a new section like that. Then let's say forward word. Okay, describe key and copy the word here forward word, and make it a square corner bracket, Chinese corner bracket, and press a key. It becomes codified, and add a paragraph and show in browser. You can see 2021 January 7th forward word. You see, that's how I begin to write the command. So I want to document this command. I want to tell user what this command about. So I need to copy, for example, I copy the Lisp syntax. Okay, okay, let's say that, and go back to browser, refresh. You see forward word option arguments. Okay, but when you document a function's parameters, there are certain conventions. In Emacs Lisp convention, the parameters are all capital letters. Okay, but in my convention, usually, let me show you what is my convention. Okay, so let's go to text editing. Okay, let's go to list. Okay, let's show some list. Okay, so you can see, to create a list, write it like this. You see that green? Those green means those are parameters, while the red is literal. You type when it's red, you type that directly, but those A and B are whatever. For example, make list. For example, this one. You see those green are parameters. So if I want to document this function, show in browser, forward word, it's all red. That's no good. So I want to, so I have this command. Okay, so let me show you again. So wait. So copy it, put it here. So I have a command called xah-caps bracket caps. Okay, xah-bracket-caps. Enter. So you see it added this French quote to every words that's all capital. Okay, so why do you do that? Because I have another command that turns this into a HTML markup. So watch. Okay, press a key, it becomes that. Okay, let's undo. Let's do it here. Press a key, it adds the code tag, and it also marked up the ampersand, because the ampersand character needs a markup in HTML. So undo. Let's do it again. Okay, so I'm gonna code a command which is called xah-html brackets to HTML. Okay, so I'm gonna do it here. Do it. So it becomes that. Then I'm going to do it here. Okay, do it. Then it becomes that. Then let's make them a list. Okay, into a list, show in browser. So you can see the difference. You see, one is the Emacs tradition, just capital letters, but I want it to be green, and also italicized. Italicized is the convention for variable names. So anyway, so I have that command. Okay, so that is about demonstration of this command, which is called here xah-bracket-caps. Okay, copy it, paste it here, do that. Okay, hold on a second, let me show the pink window. Okay, add that, do that, go to browser, refresh. There it is, xah-bracket-caps. And if it's a built-in command, you move the cursor to it, it'll show you the inline documentation. So okay, so what I want to do is I want to create a new page that tells user, that tells user as a emacs list example for people who wants to learn emacs list about this command. So let's do it. So first of all, so this is, you are watching my workflow. Okay, I'm going to do this fast. So I'll say elisp caps to bracket caps. Okay, I'm not sure I named the command correctly, but let's say that. Okay, now do that, make them all underscore low line .html. And okay, so I want to create a new page. Now what I do, I need to go to a emacs list site. Let's say okay, not this one. So I want to go to a emacs list site, so I can use that as a template. Emacs list examples. Okay, so for example, here is a page about change the paragraph under cursor to the title case. Okay, so copy the URL, go back to Emacs, close that, paste it here. So you can see there's a link. Okay, now I'm going to create a new page of that name, but using this file path as a template. So what I do is I call this command, show the pink window, xah copy HTML by link. Do it. Oops, shit, something is wrong. Okay, no such file or directory. What is this? Yeah, okay, something is wrong. Okay, hold on a second. Does not exist, create, no. Okay, so actually, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, okay, anyway, same plan as before. It's just that I need to do something. Okay, bracket to caps. Okay, so I create a line like that, a link to a file, and this file doesn't exist right now. I'm going to create it. but using these files as a template. So let's try to open it. So you see it doesn't exist. Okay, so now I say xah copy HTML by link. Do it. It's done. So now this file is created. Open it. Show in browser. You see just basically a copy of that file. So now I want to change the file name to change caps to bracket. Let's say bracket caps. Bracket cap words. And this should be elisp instead of emacs. Okay, so show in browser, title is changed, bracket caps words. Now I want to modify, basically delete this whole thing here. Back to emacs, update the date. You see the date is 2017. Created 2011, updated 2017. You see, let me magnify. Okay, so update the date and also remove the updated words and delete that. Make it move the code out, delete that file. Whoops, what's going on? Shit. Okay, I deleted the pink window. I closed it by mistake. Let's open it again. Xah start command log. Yes, okay. Pink window go here. And now show in browser. There it is. That's correct. It's kind of empty except the templates. Now I go back to this file, delete that line, make a list. Okay, so I just go to, wait, where is the file? Here is the file. Open the file, and okay, I need to go to the source code of these brackets. Okay, so let's begin to write. Magnify xah bracket caps. Let me show you. Okay, some commands. Here's a command to add brackets to all capital words. Okay, so like that. Add a paragraph, and I want to capitalize the beginning of the word. Okay, press a key, then now I want to add the emacs list code. Okay, add the emacs list pre tag. Okay, now I just need to insert the emacs list tag emacs list code there. Okay, so now let's look at the source code of this command. There it is, and copy the URL of this page. Done. Go to the source code. Here is the source code. Xah bracket caps. Oh shit! I already done this before. You see, there is a URL. You see. Okay, so you see so we already have this page. Wait, we don't have this page. Okay, that's a mistake. So yeah, do we have this page? No. Okay, so good. So this is the actual new URL. So we are going to add by Emacs convention, documentation convention. If you want a link in your inline documentation, you need to mark it up like that. Okay, put a URL in front and a backtick and a straight quote. Okay, so let's do that. So that's how you do. Wait, that's how you do that. URL capital, remove these, and version December 8th. No, let's add today's date. Okay, January 7th, 2021. Okay, so done. So now I copy this file, copy the whole source code. Okay, copy it, save it, close it, and paste the source code here. delete that, show in browser. There it is, Xah-bracket-caps. Okay. Now I want to clarify the syntax. Okay, press a key. Fantastic, done. Back to browser, refresh. You can see that's it. That's done. Now there's one more thing. We need to add this page to the navigation, because you see usually when you can navigate about. So we just created a new page. We need to add that as a new emacs list example. So okay, so first of all, where do I want to add it? Let's see. So all these are emacs list examples. It's fairly simple. So this one is about changing the text under cursor. So let's say uppercase sentences, cycle hyphen, okay, escape quotes, remove accent marks, straight to curly quotes, then convert English Chinese punctuation. Okay, let's add it after the straight to curly quotes. Yeah, we try to put related, similar commands together. So add it after straight to curly quotes. Okay, now go back to Emacs and go down. You can see the panel. Okay, so you see that line? That's the beginning of the panel, the navigation panel. So search for straight. So here is a straight to curly quotes. We want to add that. So we want to add that to all the pages, because every page, my website is static website. So you have to add a new line to about 10 or 20 pages, 30 pages. So what I do is I have a xah find package that does find and replace. So what I do is okay, so copy these two lines. You see, copy it, call it xah replace text. You see in the ping window. Okay, paste it. That's the text we want to replace. Enter, then cancel. Okay, we just put it there first. Now we copy the file path of the current buffer, paste it here, make it a list and linkify it. You see it becomes a link. And now remove the emacs list word, remove that. This is the line we want. Cut. Okay, now let's call xah find replace again. Okay, now what do you want to find? So we want to find those previous two lines we did before. So enter. What do you want to replace? We want to replace by, let's magnify. Okay, so we want to replace by paste. You see, this is a new line we are adding. Bracket caps, bracket cap words. Okay, that's a new line we want to add. So enter. So directory, yes, this directory file path rejects all HTML files name ending in HTML, yes. Write changes to file, yes. Fixed case in search, yes. Fixed case in replacement, yes. Make a backup, yes. So this command you are looking. This is the output. Okay, so here is all the changed places. About 30 files. So that command we just called is what's going on with my keys? That command is called this one, xah find replace text. Okay, that's in a package xah find. Basically, it's a find replace. It's a grab and set written in emacs list, pure emacs list. Okay, so close it. Now show in browser. Magnify so you can see bracket cap words. So we have created a page and we have a entry in the, you see on the left side. So we are done. But we need to delete this part. You see, we need to delete this empty. Yeah, okay, you cannot select it. Okay, so So the delete empty, that's that. Okay, delete it. Back to browser, refresh, done. Okay, so now shrink the size so you can see the panel. Okay, so that's it about emacs list. Any questions? Let's go to, okay, so that's it about emacs list. Well, there's a let's clean up. Okay, so this is my blog. Okay, now we want to, now you see here's a paragraph that contains the link. Now I want to extract the URL in the link, so I press a key, paste. You see that's a file path. Now I want now make it a link, make a paragraph, because I don't want list, I just want a paragraph. So here's a new one. So now I want to add this. So you see this is a new entry for my Emacs blog today. So I want to add it to my RSS web feed. So I just move the cursor here, press a key. This is my atom file. The so here's the today's entry. You can see. Okay, so you see entry. Emacs list bracket cap words. So that's it. So save this, close it. Save this. Go to eshell. Now press a key that runs a macro. This macro came from Ultimate Hacking Keyboard. Okay, so it syncs to my server, so you can see Ultimate Hacking Keyboard. Okay, so this is my Kinesis red switch. Okay, so that's the, so actually, so you can see this is my old Kinesis. Let's see. So you can see this is my, now this is my new Kinesis. You can see the model is Advantage2 LF. LF stands for linear something. Okay, it's a linear, it's a silent red switch. And this is Ultimate Hacking Keyboard, PD2. PD2 stands for keypad. Okay, all my macros, you can see last window. Okay, last window. Let's go to a browser. Okay, and previous tab, next tab, last window, and close tab. Oops, reopen. So it's a efficiency talking. Okay, now I'm going to show you my okay, so you can see all these files are synced to my web server. So now if you just go to XahTV Emacs blog, you will see today's new code. So that concludes my workflow demonstration. And now let's go talk about keyboard unboxing and unboxing, the millennial generation's unboxing thing. Oh shit, I forgot to show you my Windows shit. Anyway, so okay, so let's do the unboxing thing. Okay, close that, reopen, show in browser. That's right, and shrink to the normal size. Okay, close that. Okay, so let me check the comments and let's do unboxing. So what you guys are saying? Or maybe some other related Xah extension, not sure. Hello? Too long didn't read. Keck. Hello. Math Qs. Jack Sharp. Can you see right now? Yes, of course I can see. You should just get over prescription updated, I think. No, I did. You just create a copy of already existing article. Yes, indeed. So 15 viewers. Say something, guys, okay? So now let's do unboxing. So I got $4,000 from Patreon for the past four years. Thank you guys. And so I now have a new machine. I no longer suffer the suffrage of dinky machines. So what are we doing? So we are going to turn on this video. I want to make this screen larger, but if I do that, OBS is going to crash. So let's not do that then. Okay, so I guess I just opened them. I'm gonna show you. Okay, let me show you a few things first. So you can see this is my other Kinesis. You can see it says Kinesis Advantage2 QD. Now what does QD means? Well, it means it's dual label. Okay, dual label. It's a Vorag and QWERTY. You see, for each key you have two labels, and but this is Cherry MX Brown switch. It's a fantastic keyboard, but I have problem with brown switch. I told you guys many times, such that my left hand here hurts. Like right now, I mean, in the past 2 days, I've been typing a lot, so it began to hurt again. So I was thinking, oh my God, I really, $350 this keyboard, $340. Do I really want to buy it? And finally, I thought, yeah, it's better than becoming a cripple. Okay, so I got so you can see both of my keyboards. Let me show you. So you see, they are exactly identical. Basically, they are exactly the same. It's just the switch. The switch is Cherry MX Brown. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to. Let's see if I can do that with my hands. Yeah, I don't want to do it. But anyway, so this is Cherry MX Silent Red, and it's fantastic. I tell you. Okay, I tell you guys. So if you guys have hand pen, you suffer from RSI, or you really type a lot, like you are a writer, you are a novelist, or you are a type entry clerk. You type a few hours a day. You have to measure how much you actually type. Most people think, oh, I'm a programmer, therefore I sit in front of a computer all day, I type all day. No, you don't. I have an article on that. Search for XahTV, how much programmer actually type. Okay, so the point is that you actually have to get a key log. Then you know how many characters, how many keystrokes you actually type. And if you actually log it, you count it, you will find out that even maybe you sit in front of a computer all day, but the amount of typing can be done in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes, if you just type continuously. So you don't type all day, you only type 5 minutes a day, you programmers. But I've been typing a lot, so anyway, so that's a key. Okay, you want to know how much you actually type. So there are different classes. There's mom and pop. They rarely use a computer. Then there's maybe Photoshop users. Then there's programmers. Then there's writers, bloggers, novelists. Then there's maybe some gamers, some role-playing text-based gamers. They actually type a lot. Then there's data entry clerks. You sit there, that's your job, to type continuously. That's a keyword. Continuously typing non-stop for several hours a day. That's typical of data entry clerks. So it's a huge difference, okay, between them. So some advice good for programmers are not good for data entry clerks. So if you are a data entry clerk, this is what you want, okay, usually. And you want mechanical switches. If you are a programmer, then maybe you can go for one of those plank or happy hacking. Yeah, those are good for you. But if you type more than that, you're gonna get RSI fast. So that is why, so highly recommended. You can buy it on my website. Okay, so I need to show you. You go to where do you go to? You go to my Emacs blog. You go to my talk show. You go to Xah keyboard blog. So I'm telling you about red switches, and I've updated my mechanical switch page. You'll find it on my website. I tell you about the differences between different mechanical switches, Cherry MX or Gateron or others, red, blue, black, and so on. So I highly recommend you get a linear switch and light, like 45 grams or less. Okay, so that's my story. Now let me tell you about why I bought these things. So this is my biggest spending in 15 years. And let me just show you. Okay, then let's just show you the let's see comments. You just create a copy. Yeah. Okay. Not much comments. Do I know any Filipino hackers? No. Heavy. Mouse. They included a mouse, a stupid gaming mouse. MSI gaming mouse. So that is that. Wow, they have actually a box, a nylon case to go with it. Gonna be some expensive shit. There it is, my new computer. This gaming PC. Go. Let's see if you can. This gaming PC. Oh, anyway. I'm not much of a unboxing guy. So what you guys are saying? So this is the so any questions? That's it. That's my machine. I'm not much of a unboxing guy. So I have to spend a few hours to set this thing up. Yeah. It's amazing that you have this So there it is. There it is, my new machine. And then I'm going to open the monitor. The monitor is gonna be great. Thank you, Xah. Saved me roughly 150. Very nice. Was thinking about getting ergonomic keyboards because of hand pain. Okay, you also suffer from it. Where you from? Lucas Sambi. Lucas Sambi. Where you from? Are you in USA? But I should do more research first before appending so much money. Yeah. First time I caught you live. Oh. Thor's Thunder. I have question about fly keys versus Vim. The movement option with fly keys is quite appealing, but is there something equivalent to the Vim command and combination search? No, I can tell you right off. So xah keys is not Vim. Okay, so it does not try to emulate Vim in any way. The only similarity is that xah key and Vim are both modal. Okay, so I know most Vim people, there's one thing they want like how they call it, compositional commands. Like they can delete, like you have certain keys for deleting, then you have certain keys for selecting, select word, select line, select paragraph, so you can combine them. So supposedly, I don't think so actually. I will challenge those ideas. So anyway, I'm starting to get into a rant. Actually, this should be a proper rant another day. Okay, so Vim people, this is frequently talked about. They have this concept of compositional keys or commands, but I don't think that if you look in detail, that doesn't stand. There's only actually very handful keys and commands that you can combine, very handful. Okay, but anyway, I would claim fly keys is more efficient than whatever Vim combination. So anyway, yeah, and Vim is great. Okay, so but that's my opinion. So let me finish the reading. So is there something equivalent to the Vim command combination? Yeah, such as CIW for change in word of I cannot read, to change parentheses, equivalent of combining operations. Yeah, no. Okay, Lucas Sammy, seems quite a good computer enclosure. Spent too much time studying those, and this one seems good. Yeah, it's made from MSI. It happens to be MSI. You go to Amazon, there is you buy power, and there's a few gaming, very popular. It's all over for around $1,000. Kind of like cheap gaming machine. I don't play games, but I thought I might get into. I talked about in last video. Sweden, okay, Sweden. Okay, I don't know what's going on in Sweden. I think that's it for today. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, PayPal and Patreon me. Okay. 49 minutes. Oh yeah, open the video. Let me. Okay, so you go to my blog, then you can see what monitor I get. Okay, so you can see this is a highly recommended monitor. Okay, I read it because I did some research. I read reviews, and this is cheapish. Not close to $300. Not the cheapest, but if you want to upgrade from 128 by 9,000 or 140, something like, if you want to upgrade, then you get this one. So I'm going to upgrade. So and this is my gaming machine spec. It's not on Amazon. I tried to find it. It's not on Amazon, but Amazon has a lot similar. Okay. Okay, let me open the monitor. Okay, so that's that one. Then that's it for today. You go buy my JavaScript tutorial, JavaScript in depth, and emacs this tutorial. Okay, so let's Box within a box. Asus Pro Art. Cables, USB, HDMI, power cord, booklet, the monitor, this big. Okay, this is I think how many inches? I don't know. You go to my website, you can see this big. Okay. Okay, let's open. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. Quick question, how does one use boarding balls? You use it like that, okay? Normally you just have two of them. You just throw them. You can do them either, okay. Yeah. Okay, so you can either do them by trying to not touch with each other or touch with each other. And if you buy this, don't get the one with the tingling, you know, the chime, okay? Because it's annoying. You don't want that. You want to get solid steel or stone. Okay, and usually try to get the larger one, because when you start to use it, you may find it a bit difficult, but after a while, the smaller one you'll get used to, and the smaller one is not good. You want the bigger one. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. StarCraft. Yeah, I'm possibly I'll start to do some game, but I'm going to do Mathematica. Okay, I'm going to start to work on Mathematica again, Wolfram language. I'm gonna show you fantastic the power of Mathematica, the best language. So I'm going to install Wolfram language on my new that gaming machine. Okay, bye guys.